Hi, this is Steve from yourcreativelife.com talking today about channeling emotions. Again, this time it's about channeling fear. So, writers, what do you do and how do you channel your fear? Now, you may think we live in a society, I believe, that is a lot about negativity, fear, anxiety. There's so many things that we writers are dealing with in terms of our writing careers. Is our writing good enough? People say, like, am I good enough? Will I be exposed as an imposter, as somebody who's not very good at the work? Can I survive this way? Can I make a living? Can I get a job? Can I keep my job? Will I impress anybody with my writing? How do I get noticed? All of these things can bring up and channel and, get that fear going in the atmosphere around a writer. So, what do you do? How do you channel your fear? How do you use it for the good of your writing work? Well, there are a couple of things that I want to say about that. Number one, fear, I think, is a smokescreen. The truth is that we are here, you are here by your own divine understanding to put work out into the world. That's your job. That's your mission. And whether or not you are paid for that, whether or not you are, doing it as a service to the world, whether or not you're published, whether or not you're on a TV show or creating a play that's being produced, whatever you're creating it to speak to somebody, to let somebody know something urgent, something interesting about life, about pain, about hope, about vision, about family, about heart. You have a message and your writing has a message and you're here to deliver that message. That's a piece of service. So one thing I want to say about fear is we can all get into that space of, like, is it good enough? But the truth is, good enough for who? The entire aspect, the entire enterprise is subjective. And the truth is that we are here to do the work, whether we fear or not. It's like, feel the fear and do it anyway. Even though those things come up in us, the job is to put the work out there. So one thing about the fear, I think, is to feel it, hold it, breathe it in, and then breathe it out and let it go, and just do the thing that it is that you're here on the planet to do. Let it go. Let that fear disappear so that you can get on with the work and get on with what you're here on the planet to do in an artistic sense. The other thing is to use that fear to motivate you, not toward perfection, but toward excellence. To begin to say, okay, well, if I'm feeling this in this way as I get ready to do my writing job, as I get ready to create the script for my show or rewrite the scene for my play that's going up in a week, or prepare for this thing that's happening tomorrow or tonight or this afternoon, let me use that to motivate myself toward excellence. That means let me ground myself. Let me use my practice, whether it's meditation, whether it's prayer, whether it's yoga or anything else, reading or listening or soaking up music. Let me use that fear to recognize this is a key moment. Breathe something in and then put out something that is well considered, well thought, and hopefully well written. Where we are doing our best to move through that space and simply show up on the planet again as the artist you're meant to be. So if you feel fear, don't imagine that writers all over the world and all throughout history have not felt fear. I guarantee you, any writer you can ever think of who is brilliant and wonderful, think James Baldwin, Shonda Rhimes, any number of people, Peter Benchley, anybody, David Mamet, they've all felt fear. Every one of us. It's a human emotion. So rather than say, I shouldn't feel it, let's ignore it, blah, 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 breathe it in, breathe it out. Do a process and allow it to motivate you toward an excellence so that you can get your work done and show the world, present to the world what it is you have to say. And then surrender, let go, be present in your art, beyond the fear, through the fear, All of that is what we're here to do. So use that fear to motivate you toward excellence, to breathe in and to let things go, and to find your way to keep your feet on the ground as you continue to do your art. Thanks for watching. Go check out yourcreativelife.com for all things soup to nuts about what I do as a coach and how I can help you. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel because there's a brand new video every single week. And I really appreciate you showing up here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.